afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the New York Giants. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Wait, 20.
54 Mike. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day on offense. It's going to be a long day. Switch.
Hey, check it. Sure. 53's in now.
Check 77. Move. Out. Wide. Get wide.
Alert. 72.
Brady now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go.
Wait, 20.
Watch by 4. Here we go.
Alert.
54 is Mike. 54.
Hey, Alpha.
Watch 54. Man, I got you. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Man.
Go Bandit.
That's trash. Check safety.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. T.J. Logan, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
We got 4. Whip. Watch the whip. Watch twist.
Recon, 132 fighter. 5. Shoot.
Now Jones. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 79 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Go Bandit!
Motion backfield.
Go 50.
They'll run on first down. Logan. He's got a first down past the 30. And nothing but daylight ahead And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. T.J. Logan, 85 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was. As he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw.
He's got a man, complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 84 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. PAT up and good by Rosas. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play.
They've got his man complete. It's a gain of 35.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover and put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Jim.
Motion.
Kill.
Shift. Watch the shot.
On the carry, it's Logan. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll run it here with Logan. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Hey, Alabama. Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Watch the run. They're running it.
Now a play fake. Brady. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Leonard Williams in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Coming to you.
Check 13. Go Bandit.
This is Logan. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good gain, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Throw left side complete. That's Logan. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5.
1st down and goal to go.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Goal 50.
Check. Fresno. Under 10. 10. He's checking. Crash. Joker.
Regular. Shadow.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Justin Watson, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and the lead is now 21-14. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Got it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones will get this out to Barkley, complete. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Pass complete. But no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No
no
yardage.
yardage. Okay.
Jones on 3rd down. It's caught. Shepard. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sterling Shepard, 79 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Rosas now to add the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. These two teams all tied after one. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Sugar.
On 1st down, it's Vaughn. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Check 26, check 26. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Watch the ship.
Alpha.
Ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
They run with Logan. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Now Brady. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 22.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Brady. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Here we go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
72.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking downfield for Godwin. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. He will push his way down to about the 14. Blake Martinez, the NFC's leading tackler a year ago, in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike 54. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Hey, go 66.
54. Mike 54. I'm coming. I'm coming.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a gain of 6. Moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Switch. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Let's go, defense. Our time. This our
Easy.
Sponge.
On 3rd down, it's Logan, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Blue draw Corker.
Here we go on 4th down, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and the Giants are going to get the football back.
Set. 60 outlaw.
Let's get him now.
On 1st down, Jones. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Hey, turn it up, turn it up. Hey, ball 66.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Quarterback. Hey, Haywood. Again, let's fire you up. Jackson, reload.
Looking to throw on second down. Brady looking deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
On third down, Logan. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on fourth.
Hey, 66.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Following the fumble recovery, Jones letting one go deep for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
C6.
54.
Ready.
Now Jones throwing again. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Hey, wahoo!
Watch the screen. 54's Mike, 54's Mike.
72.
Watch 54, watch 54. All day, all day.
When he hit.
To throw on second and 6, Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Brady now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at first and 10.
Check 49. 53, Linda. Rip.
From the gun, it's Brady. He finds his man Johnson. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop it.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. The offenses have success. You can say they've run wild a little bit. Time for the defenses to get into the act, and one does here.
Nothing like a little bit of revenge for the defense. They've had to deal with it all game long. Both offenses going up and down the field. How about it when they take the ball away and take it to the other end zone?
Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Bucs take over first and 10
Let's go.
at their own
Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
On second and a couple, Brady. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Gronkowski the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Hey, check, Mike 21.
Go.
Oh, you got deep? Hey, check, Mike 21. Mike 21. Check, Mike 21. Come to my world.
Alert.
Come to my world. Watch the twist. Watch the
50.
The final shot before half for Brady. And that will be incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
He's coming. Double up.
61. Matchbox lights.
Again, it's Barkley. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Check 99. Check 99. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the 39, Jones nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Come on, set. 10 Loba.
I got you. Hey.
On the ball. Hey, exit. Go.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked Picked off by Levante David. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch 54. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Check 24. Check 24. Check.
Hey, check it.
No.
Ozzy.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
Right, 80.
He's across midfield at the 49-yard line.
Check it.
They run again with Logan. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Here we go. Hey, check it. Lucky. Regular.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Logan. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Brady looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
10-2 stop.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
At the 20-yard line.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Come off the ball.
Hey, Alabama.
Shotgun now for Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Go, faster. Ready?
Throwing Jones. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. And now look at him go. The 20, 10, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. So after the INT, it's Brady, and this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better.
It's a foot race past the 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 78 yards. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Check. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Sugar.
On play action. Now Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 15. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Right back to him on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Go Bandit!
And they'll try the jet sweep here, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Here's Brady. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Dexter Lawrence brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Gay's kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. And how about this decision? Tie game, fourth quarter. They want the ball back on the onside kick. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They run the counter. Logan, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Check cross. Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Operating from the gun. Brady. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. A gain of 32 that time. The offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You've got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
They run with Barkley on 1st down, and he gets about 5 out of it. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards, good for a giant 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Hey, dude.
45, Mike, 45. Yeah. Watch the twist.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Check 37.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, high 7.
Check Mike 45.
Now.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. Check safety, check safety. Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. Whip, whip, whip.
Now again, right side. Vaughn. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
Lorenzo Carter brought him down.
Yeah.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Jim, 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 Jim. Kill, 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 kill. Motion. Mike,
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Vaughn, and he'll get this up to about the 40. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Alabama, 380.
Check, check, watch 54, watch 54.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Shift, watch the shift.
Wait 28. Hey, Alabama, Alabama.
On third down, it's Logan, and he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Brings up second and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
54. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS. Peek in, peek in, peek in. What do you want, what do you want, what do you want?
Hey, 166.
And he'll give it here to his running back. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
A gain of a yard on the play.
Check it, reload.
Back to throw, Brady. Here we go, this to avoid overtime. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Brady. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
Let's go! Go! At their own 14-yard line.
Come on,
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. We know there's already a spotlight on this rookie quarterback, an even bigger spotlight here in overtime of this game, a costly pick.
No doubt about that, but here's the key. Game's not over. He may very well get another shot at this thing, so now he's got to go to the sideline, hope his defense picks him up, and be ready to go back out there and maybe make a similar throw, hopefully successfully the next time.
Wait, 20! 54! Line 54! You can't block me!
And they take a knee. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about. A long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But